First of all, let me say good morning. I just saw a panel, and these Kountry Wayne panels, I find hilariously funny because there is no logic whatsoever in none of these panels at all. I don't see logic at all. I just see emotions. I just see people looking at these unobjectively. They're not looking at them realistically, and they're not looking at them for what they are. I just saw them talking about, I guess Wayne brought Tamara over to Anthony and Amber's house, and Amber said she didn't want Tamara in the house. Y'all don't remember that conversation with Erica and what Amber said when she found out Tamara was dating Wayne. It was not about Anthony. It wasn't even about Shayla. It was about the fact that Amber said that Wayne would never date anybody like her. That Wayne would never be serious about somebody like her. This is not about Shayla. This is about the fact that Tamara and Amber were cool, but they were never friends. They just met briefly through the church when they were going to church. But with Tamara and Shayla, they became friends. Now, with Tamara, she never said she was trying to be friends with Amber. Never said that. So the fact that these panels are sitting up here saying, oh, the reason that she's upset was because of Shayla. No, it ain't. Because if it was about Shayla, she would have said something as soon as she saw her. She would have said, let me ask you a question. Because this is the type of person that Amber is. Amber is a straight with no chaser type of person. If it was really about Shayla, she would have said that. She would have said, no offense, but I don't want you in my house because of the situation with Shayla. She didn't say that. That's what she would have told Anthony. This ain't got nothing to do with Shayla. This got everything to do with the fact of Wayne. Y'all got to go back to when they were messing around. Amber did not want it to end. And you also got to remember when they were working together, the way she reacted to that song that Wayne made about her. Then not only that, when he gave Imani and Piari that car, you didn't see the look on her face and how jealous that she was about it? She was. Amber don't want Anthony. The only reason she want Anthony is because she don't want Shayla to have him. And because she know Wayne is never going to be faithful. If Wayne came to her and said, I want to be with you, Amber would drop Anthony like a bad habit. She would. But because Wayne is not going to be faithful, what she's upset about is everything that Wayne is doing for that girl. She is mad because her and Tamara met prior, but Tamara didn't know she messed around with Wayne. So no, this ain't got nothing to do with Shay. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Because that would have been the first thing she would have brought up. She'd have brought up, look, no offense, but you and Shayla are cool with each other, and I don't know if I can trust you or not. She would have went out there and had that conversation with her. Amber has had a conversation with everybody else. She let Piari come in there, and she was friends with Shayla. So stop playing my face with this. It's about Shayla. No, it ain't. It's about Wayne. That's what I'm saying. People always trying to make it everything that go on with Anthony and Amber about Shayla. It is not about Shayla. Not in this instance. It is about Wayne. And the fact that Wayne has moved on with somebody. If she really wanted to know the extent of the relationship between Shayla and Tamara, she would have had that conversation with Tamara. Point blank, period. But this ain't about Shayla. This is about Wayne. And her sitting there looking at the man that she actually really does want, she can't have. She don't want Anthony. She only went back because she don't want Shayla to have the life that she has. Just like when she went over there to Shayla's house and saw that house. She thought Anthony bought her that house when Iman is the one that bought that house. And that's why Shayla acted the way she did, because she know she gonna always have one up on Amber because of that baby. So at the end of the day, the fact that Amber went off on Anthony because she assumed that he bought that house and he did not buy that house. Iman did. She's mad because Shayla is leveling up. And she never thought that Shayla would level up. She always thought that Shayla would always be with men like Arby and those type of dudes. And the fact that she is leveling up, she's pissed about that. Now, mind you, this thing with Delicia, you get a house, everybody get a house. Iman, can I have a house? I mean, since you giving everybody a house, why not give all of the Kountry Wayne female fans a house as well? Since you're giving away houses and all. The fact that this man is just giving away money to women is crazy to me. Like I said, welcome to unattractive men and how they go about, giving away money. Because I don't find Iman attractive at all. It's not even my type. So at the end of the day, like I said, this is what men do. And a lot of these men were not getting females when they were younger. That type of thing. So, like I said, when he do Delicia the same way, it's going to be interesting because, like I said, Shayla, I think Angelina going to put 2 and 2 together. She going to figure that out. But, like I said, to me, it's just funny to me when I hear these people that are always putting Amber on a pedestal. Amber does not deserve to be on a pedestal. Amber is worse than Shayla will ever be, and I will stand on that. You messed around on a man that was a good man, Savannah, that you have put him through the ringer. And yet and still, yes, what Shayla did was wrong. I'm not even condoning that in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But again, she made it seem like she didn't want her man. She didn't want her man or her husband. So again, like I said, this has nothing at all to do with Shayla. Because it don't. It got everything to do with Wayne. The fact that Wayne is doing all of the things for Erica and Sarah and Imani and Piari that he never did with Amber. Because he never did for Amber what he did for all these other women. He hasn't. So at the end of the day, if she can be cool with Erica, and Erica used to date Wayne. Because imagine if she'd have met Piari. And matter of fact, she did meet Piari. And the same way she reacted to Tamara is how she reacted to Imani. At the end of the day, the only man that Amber really wants is Wayne. That day when they were sitting there and about the necklace and everything, Wayne asked her, what would have happened if things would have been different? I saw the look on her face. Amber is in love with one man and one man only, and it ain't her husband. It is Wayne. Anthony is just second place because at the end of the day, she is not happy in that marriage. But this is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted her to go back to a man that committed infidelity, had a whole child on her, and y'all wanted her to go back. And now y'all trying to justify it. No, we're not doing that. We're going to say this exactly for what this is. They should have got divorced. Let Shayla and Anthony be together because eventually, like I said, when Anthony finds out that Shayla and Iman are not together no more, when he finds out she is by herself, like I said, we about to see how this going to play out. Because eventually he's going to get sick and tired of Amber. And he's going to want out. And when he do, don't say I didn't warn you. So like I said, we might still get our divorce. Because like I said, no matter what these two do, they're going to have problems. No matter what, they're going to have problems. So that's why I said I don't even see the point of them even getting back together. If you back together and y'all still going through the same problems and you still going through the same chaos, why are y'all back together in the first place? Leave each other alone. So at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. This is about Wayne. The fact that she, no matter what, at the end of the day, if Wayne would have stopped that wedding, there would not be no Amber and Anthony. So at the end of the day, she's always going to have feelings for Wayne. And I can go through multiple ways to prove that.